here from Sue's Top Rock My Kitchen, and today is Valentine's Day, and I just made a massive boo-boo. I was going to show you how to make this dessert, but I failed to look at my camera and it was not recording. So we are halfway through the dessert, so I will go to the beginning and just tell you what I've done, okay? Because yes, I just noticed that the red light wasn't on. Yeah, been in lockdown too long, feel like I'm going completely berserkers, nutty, really nutty, okay? Yeah, I think we're all losing the plot now. Anyway, so I'm going to show you this recipe that I've made up in my head. So, it's just a lovely dessert I've decided to make today. Looking at other desserts, there was nothing really that really caught my eye for me to make, so I decided to do my own one. So what you need for this recipe, if you want to follow along with it, is 250 grams of mascarpone cheese, or ricotta cheese, or a cream cheese of some kind. 250 grams, okay, so that's a whole pack. And then you need 250 mils of double cream, okay, 250 mils of each, okay. It's not got many ingredients in this, it's got no sugar in it, and it's low carb, okay. And then you need 2 mangoes, so I've already cut up the mangoes. And you need a punnet of strawberries. So in the punnet of strawberries I had was 10 strawberries. And then you need to like take the tops off, and you can de-hull them, whatever that means, I don't know. But I think it means take out the core, but I've never ever done that to anything that I've ever done in fruit. But you can do that if you want. And then what you need to do, you need some Grand Marnier or some Disaronno. I was going to use Disaronno, but it's all the way upstairs in my flat, which is miles away, and it's absolutely freezing cold. And I can't be bothered to walk very far, so I just went behind the bar and got some Grand Marnier. There was a little bit left in there. So you need sort of like a tablespoon or 2 of that, and then just pour it over the top of the cut up mango and strawberries, and then put them in the oven for about 10 minutes to soften them, because you want this to be soft fruit, okay? Because in the summer you could have it as just raw fruit, but I think because it's winter time, I think it's nicer to have it like soft. Anyway, this is my own version of my own recipe with the mangoes that I had left and some strawberries that we bought yesterday. So that's that. So if you need a ketchup, just let me know, and I'll put the recipe below, okay, so you can follow along. And then in this bowl I've whisked up the mascarpone cheese and the cream, okay, so they're whisked up ready to go. And I've got these 2 sundae glasses here, and the fruit is in the oven just warming up, and that's it really. It's a very simple recipe, so it's only got 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients, so 5 if you include the alcohol. You don't have to add the alcohol, but if you want to add some sugar of some sort, add some honey, like a couple of tablespoons, if you think your fruit is not sweet enough, okay. But we haven't got a very sweet tooth, so this will be perfectly fine. Or you could put a blob of ice cream on the top, okay. But so I'm not adding any sugar to this today. So we're just having the natural sweetness of the fruit. And this Grand Marnier, even though it's a liqueur, orange and cognac, so that's orange and brandy, it's not very sweet, by the way. And you don't have to add the alcohol, you can just omit that, you don't need to add that. So anyway, I'm just going to check on the fruit now, because it should nearly be done. I need to move this so I can get it in the oven. Let me see. I can smell it. Right, I think it might be soft enough. Let me check, because the strawberries at this time of year, because you shouldn't have strawberries now anyway, are really hard. They're not very soft, they're not very ripe. Right, that's okay now. So in this bowl, I'll show you. It's some mangoes and strawberries mixed with a bit of this either Cointreau or Grand Marnier. I've got Grand Marnier. So all I'm going to do, this is such a simple recipe. You can eat this hot or cold, okay? So you could have this hot now, and all I'm going to do is spoon in some fruit in here, put on some mascarpone, then spoon a bit more fruit on the top. And then we're not going to have this yet because we haven't even had our dinner yet. But you could just keep the fruit warm and then dish it up when you're ready. In fact, that might be what I do. No, I'll do it, I'll dish them up because I want you to see what they actually look like. So you can have this hot or cold. So this is a good recipe for this time of year because it's so cold now. And this is nice, it's a nice summery looking dessert. There you go, look. I did add a bit of pepper to it as well actually, because I always find sometimes with fruit, if you add a bit of pepper to it, ground black pepper, it brings out the taste of the fruit. I know that might sound strange, but it does. And then on the top I'm just going to add the mascarpone cheese mixed with the cream. And that's it basically, that's your dessert. It's really simple. I've got enough here for a couple of more days, I think. So that's it. And by the time we get round to eating this, it won't be hot, it'll be cold. But you could just let the fruit cool down before you put the mascarpone and cream mixture on the top. You could pipe it on so it looks all pretty. But I'm just going to sort of leave it all rough and ready looking. And that'll do really, I'm done with that. Let me taste it. And then, so that's what it looks like right now. And then what I'm going to do is just put a little bit more fruit on the top. So I've just made this up on the fly, by the way. Sometimes I just do this sort of thing. I just want to have something, but I don't know quite what I want until I do it. And it usually comes together. Oh, look at that, it looks amazing. It smells really lovely because of the fruit. And I can smell the black pepper as well. I think adding a bit of black pepper to it. If you had a bit of mint now, would look absolutely amazing. I haven't got any mint at the moment because this time of year, there's no mint. So there we are. So there's my two desserts. It's got a lot more cream on this one and mascarpone. But it's low carb, keto friendly, hasn't got any sugar in it whatsoever. I've not added any sugar to this, so all it is fruit with mascarpone and cream and a bit of Grand Marnier in the fruit, but you don't need to add that at all. And here I've got enough again for tomorrow, so with this, so tomorrow we'll have it again. So that'll make 4 desserts, that small amount. So that's it. That smells really lovely. I've got to taste that now. If you want to add a bit more sugar, you can. But I like that just as it is because I haven't got a really sweet tooth. And I prefer it not sweet. Funny that, eh? But I really do. To me that's just perfect, but if you wanted to add a bit of honey you could to the mascarpone mixture. So there we are. So I know this was a very short video because I actually forgot to record it the first time around. Luckily I actually noticed before I finished completely with the video. Anyway, these things happen. I'm a bit sleepy today. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and a like, and subscribe to my channel please, and tell your friends and family about my channel, and ring that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And this dessert that I just made, if you want the ingredients for this, please leave a comment below and I'll put the ingredients up for you. It's a really quick recipe. I think at the most it sort of takes like 20 minutes to make, with cutting up the fruit and everything, heating the fruit up in the oven. Doesn't take long to cook mango and strawberries, by the way, very, very, very quick. But this way, at this time of year, when strawberries are really hard and mangoes are not ripe, these mangoes that I've used were in the fridge for 3 weeks before I've used them today. And they were nice and ripe today, but it's taken 3 weeks to ripen them. You could use any fruit. You could warm up banana and strawberries, raspberries, anything. So whatever fruit you can get hold of, really. So that's it. It's a really, really, really simple dessert, and just looks the business, doesn't it? You can put whatever you want on the top. You could grate some chocolate, and you could actually put the cream inside a bag and put it on all nice and fancy. Put it in like deep dishes, glass, you know, so you can see it more. But these are the Sunday dishes that I've got. So these are the ones I'm using today. My other ones are, I'll probably use them ones tomorrow because they're more shallow and there won't be as much of the dessert left. Anyway, so thank you for watching. So this is Sue's mascarpone cream fruit moussey stuff. Okay. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye. Oh, spicy.